With the transfer window now firmly closed up until next week, it doesn't stop these rumours coming out, big stories coming out with Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool, nothing new there, making headlines. I'm Tynight here for TK24 Sports. If you're new to the show, like, subscribe, turn on notification on so you don't miss the show every time we upload. 15 more for you to get 1,000 subscribers. Okay, let's get into this show. So, kicking off with Viktor Gyökeres, is all kicking off. There's now reports coming out that Arsenal's agents are in talk with Viktor Gyökeres' agents, trying to finalise a deal, trying to finalise a way to see what the parameters are to get Viktor Gyökeres over to Arsenal. We already know that Benjamin Sesko is also another target for Arsenal, but with stories coming out with Viktor Gyökeres' agents talking to Arsenal's agents, is that just smoke and mirrors to speed things along for Manchester United? We don't know. But what we do know is this as of today. So, Fabrizio Romano came out yesterday. Tensions between Viktor Gyökeres and Sporting, despite previous pacts for exit worth around 65 million euros with add-ons, Sporting president insists on a higher fee. Price still under 100 million clause, but not for 65 million now. Gyökeres described as furious. Then later on today, just this morning, Sky Sports came out with Viktor Gyökeres has reportedly told Sporting he won't play for them again, after the club president denied there was a gentleman's agreement for him to leave for £59 million this summer. So this is now kicking off, really and truly. Who is going to win out of this? Is it Viktor Gyökeres or is it going to be Benjamin Sesko? Because Benjamin Sesko's fee is going to be high, but that's one for the future. Viktor Gyökeres' fee is supposed to be low, and that is for now. So Arsenal aren't going to be in the race. Now, would I be surprised if Arsenal went out and bought both strikers and then found a different way to use Kai Havertz into Arsenal? And talking about that, I've got another show coming up today with a new formation that Mikel Arteta has identified, of course, because he signed Martin Zubimendi, and also a new left winger is going to be coming in, but also because of a new striker that's coming in. So stay tuned to watch that show. So, what I'm going to say is this. When it comes to Gyökeres, I don't think this fight's going to be over. I think there's going to be more stories coming out as the hours pass on this day. And more than likely for tomorrow, which is going to be Friday, all over in the weekend, till a resolution has been sorted out for Viktor Gyökeres. But rest to be sure, the transfer window is not open yet. And when it opens, I think that's when you're going to start seeing the real fight take place. Okay, so sticking on with Benjamin Sesko. It says here from AFC stuff. The Arsenal ownership and most of the hierarchy feel Benjamin Sesko's presence that presents the best overall package, with the club continuing to do more work on the deal. One view is that missing out on Sesko now might be like missing out on another Alexander Isak. Now that one there is big, and I've been saying this for so many times in all my videos. If you've been watching, I feel Sesko is like Isak. He's like a 2.0 version. And Arsenal, that's why I think they're going for him, especially Mikel Arteta. He knows he cannot get Isak. But when you look at Sesko and the way that Sesko plays, this is this perfect opportunity to get a player like him, even though he's not fully ready yet to take Arsenal to a winning league title. And I'm going to say that myself. I'm a big Sesko fan, but I do feel he's not the one just yet for this upcoming season to do that. Is Gyökeres? I still don't know about that one either. I just feel that once we exploit Mikel Arteta's new formation that he's going to be playing this year, it may change my mind a little bit when I talk about it. It may not. It may change your mind. And that's why you need to subscribe and make sure you turn on your notifications so when that new show comes out, either today or tomorrow, you'll then make your mind up yourself. Okay, sticking with Thomas Partey. So this is coming out from Sky Sports today. Basically, it's based on his future. What's he going to do? He hasn't signed a new contract yet with Arsenal, but this is what he says via TV3 Ghana. So, Partey on future. I think the first thing is, where are you happy? Where you feel at home? And then, what is your next objective? What do you want to achieve next? There are a lot of things. You have to look now where your family will be happy. These are the things you have to look at. When you are young, you just go anywhere. I can't decide anything. It's up to my agent and the club. Me, I just want to play football. And that there, to me, doesn't really say too much. Basically, what he's saying is, I've got a family. I'm not young anymore. I can't just, jump up and gallivant anywhere that I wish to go to. It's going to be down to my agent and the club to come to some sort of agreement and arrangement for me to stay here. But ideally, I want to stay here at Arsenal. And that's only going to be good news for Arsenal. Yes, Zubimendi's coming in. He's going to be the starting midfielder. And you still keep a Thomas Partey because Jorginho's gone. It makes building this Arsenal team even better. I think Partey's going to be here. I think the next couple of 2 to 3 weeks max, before they go off to the pre-season tour, we'll know that Thomas Partey has signed a new contract with Arsenal. And that's that. There's no other worries there. Partey's going to be staying here at Arsenal. He's happy. His family's here. His family enjoys London. He enjoys London. He knows his team. There's no need to move, especially with his young family. Anyway, moving on. So, Fabrizio Romano yesterday came out with this. So, Arsenal and Chelsea called to be informed on Joel Haito's situation. Gyökeres exits conditions under clause, signing on the verge of Galatasaray. We know about that one already. Man City keep pushing to secure Naipen. And that one, not really bothered, but do Arsenal need to go for this guy from Ajax? I think, yeah. He can play left back. He can play left centre back. But then Arsenal still have Calafiori who plays there, Kivior who plays there as well. Do they need this particular player? I see why not. You don't have to have a right-footed centre back and only a left centre back. It then only limits your options. Just get a central defender, play him as centre back, and that's it. Doesn't matter if he's got a left foot or right foot. This matters is, can he defend? That's all I care about. That's all you care about. I don't know what Mikel Arteta's obsession is with having a left-footed player, a right-footed player. Can they play football? Can they do it in the position that they've been employed to do? If the answer is yes, go and get the best person for the job. That's what I say. Now, this one here. This one has got me perplexed. Florian versus on his way to Liverpool, as we know, it's going to be a big fee. I don't care what the fee is. Really, I don't do that. Well, you pay this much for him, so that means he's going to be this. It's just, is that a good player? Now, Florian Wirtz is a good player, but this one from BBC Sports this morning comes out with Liverpool are reportedly lining up a move for PSG forward Bradley Barcola, even after completing the deal for Florian Wirtz. If Liverpool get this, I'm telling you now, Arsenal do not have a chance of winning the Premier League, the Champions League, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup. Liverpool will have their names, their lips on potentially 2 trophies next year. And it could be the 2 big ones and everyone else is fighting out for the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup. But nothing's formal yet. It's just reportedly lining up a move for PSG Barcola. And if Barcola is available, Arsenal should be looking at this, as well as the Rodrigo. They should be putting the hat in the ring. Now, no doubt they have. No doubt that they are looking. But if he's available, then Arsenal should be pretty much all over this as well. Find out what the parameters are, what needs to be done. Because Liverpool are heavy on the left-hand side, and so are Arsenal. So are Arsenal. But this could be exciting, mainly for Liverpool at this moment in time. Now, sticking on Liverpool, so Ben Jacobs came out with this one. Darwin Núñez expected to leave Liverpool, but no cut price sell. That's interesting because I don't know who's going to pay the big money apart from the Saudi team. NFC have a 70 million valuation informed by a rejected Al Nasser bid in January, and data particularly looking at Núñez's numbers as a starter. Atletico Madrid keen, Saudi interest remains. And I think that's the only way it's going to go. Darwin Núñez wants to leave Liverpool. Is Atletico Madrid going to pay the money that Liverpool wanted, 70 million, when they've already got Julian Alvarez? I don't think so. Saudi's going to do it. And that makes it even difficult for Liverpool because you can't just use Saudi's bid to start telling everyone else, well, that's what the price is. It's like, no, that's a Saudi's price, okay? We all know how this works. You got Saudi's price and you got everyone else's price. You can't mix the two together. It's like yesterday's price isn't today's price. That old saying there. So, good luck on that one, Liverpool. Now, talking about Chase Liverpool, who's going to be the best contender for Liverpool? Is it going to be Manchester City this year? Is it going to be Arsenal this year? Is it going to be... No, I'm not going to go with Newcastle, Chelsea, and all the others. Liverpool, Newcastle, Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal. Those are the 3 teams who can be fighting out for the league. More so. But Manchester City are on a madness, and as we know, so they're up to the Club World Cup, and they need to sign some players. They want to make a difference. Pep Guardiola knows he wants to get rid of the likes of a Jack Grealish. But the transfers that they've done this year so far, with Ryan Aït-Nouri, Ryan Cherki, Marcus Benettini, I think I've got the name right there, and Tijani Rangers there for a combined fee of 116.6 million. Now, when you look at the figures like that, and you say they can bring in 3 players for a fee for 116, and Liverpool go and blow with add-ons close to maybe 150 million euros in total package, and the total package, you got to start thinking, okay, who's done a better business? And on paper, you may say, well, on paper, Man City brought in more players to help this squad, but Liverpool brought in the 2 players so far, well, 1 player so far, which is Jeremy Frimpong. This first deal has not been completed. No, it's nowhere near. It's close, but nowhere near. And you look at those figures and you start saying, okay, well, Versa is a good player, but is he 150 total package good? Or have Man City done better with a Ryan Cherki at a £34 million price? Have they done better with Tijani Rangers there at £46 million price? Have they done better there at a £36 million price of a Ryan Aït-Nouri? Who's going to get them more out of their transfers this year? Is it going to be in Arsenal? No one's come in yet. Zubimendi's on his way, but no one else so far. Is it Liverpool? Is it Manchester City? I would love to know your comments below. Love to know your thoughts on all what we've covered here today. And don't forget, there's another show coming with Mikel Arteta's new formation for a striker to help Arsenal finally get a Premier League title. Even though with a Sesko may not happen this season, it may happen. I could be totally wrong. Or could it happen with a Viktor Gyökeres? I'd love to know your thoughts below. Everything that we've covered here today. I'm tying out here for TK24 Sports.